Alright, last week I did a video on the 970 Gale wagons. Wagon, we have two of them. But anyway, the video was kind of a bit of a flop, I guess. Never got too many views or comments on it, but Josh Timer wanted to see a video of the Dion wagon. So this is that. This is our B58 Dion. Honestly don't know a whole lot about it. XLT it says. This wagon's a little bit longer than the other two. I'm not sure if the other two wagons are 16 feet and this one is 18, or if those ones are 18 and this one is 20, or what it is, but something like that. It's 2 feet longer anyway. Underneath of this one is all steel, I believe, where the Gale is, yeah, it's all steel construction under here, where these here on the Gale are just wood. So it's a lot heavier of a wagon, even without the extra 2 feet. And it's high too, like that. This part here is over my head pretty well. So that's got to be 6.5, over 6.5 feet. But the beaters on it are a little bit different than what's on the Gale wagons, just a different style. They do the same thing. The inside pipes are a bit smaller, but I don't know if they're thicker or what. I would say they probably are. The floor in this one, I assume, is plywood too, like the old ones. Like I can see plywood right here, but yeah, it's plywood, you can see it. So still a plywood floor. There's quite a few things that are different about it. I'm not sure where to even start really, but this one's a little bit different. I'll see if I can open up this here and show you guys. You can see it there a little bit. I can see this. There we go. Alright. This one here is a belt drive, which is kind of neat. Which makes it like a variable speed, where the other one isn't really like that. You kind of have to vary the speed. It's got a high and low. Anyway, yeah. It's got a high and low on the Gales, where this one here is more of a variable rate. So this is where you control it from here, whereas the Gale has the lever over here, which is kind of close to the PTO. This one here you can stay well away from it. The Gale doesn't have this here. The Gale just spits it out right here, but this one here, as you can see, folds down like that, so you'll have more room. And I don't know if it's easier to get it lined up with the little blower we got or not, but it's just different anyway. So that folds up and down out of the way like that. And this here is your controls, like I was saying. This here runs the cross apron or cross conveyor, and the cross conveyor on these is run separate. So the Gales, as soon as you engage the PTO, the cross conveyor starts going on it. So you got to kind of watch it. If there's like a build up in here, if you just engage it, it'll load up the blower and kind of ruin your day. Whereas this one, you can turn the PTO on and then come to here, and you can kind of vary it a little bit. Like you don't have to go full tilt. You can kind of give it a little bit and it'll kind of ease it into the blower, so that's nice. Also, when it's stopped, everything stops on the wagon, so if you're running it like that and shit starts going sideways, you can stop everything. So this here, when you move it down like that, that'll start turning those beaters, and the floor, as you can see in the picture, doesn't move. Then you start bringing it down like that, and the faster, or the further you bring it down, the faster it goes. I can't really push it down all the way because it's not actually running, but you get the idea. The faster you push it down, faster everything goes. Just kind of work your way down as you're unloading it, down the notches or whatever, until it's empty pretty well. So it's got a few nice features on it that the Gales don't really have. All the grease fittings are kind of easier to get to on it. You can see the hose running down. Yeah, not sure what else to say. The spring on these ones is pretty good in the hitches, so you can pick it up with one hand. Josh had a nice video there of the wagons and the chopper he was using, and then they had some pretty nice hitches on them. I kind of wish we had those, but we've done without them for 25 plus years, I guess, so not too bad. Yeah, not really sure what else to say. I mean, everything about these Dion wagons is heavier than the Gale, I would say, especially the undercarriage on it. It's been pretty good. So yeah, it's a big wagon. It gets pretty heavy behind the tractor when it's full, but not a huge deal. So hopefully that's enough of an overview. There's not really a whole heck of a lot to say about silage wagons, I wouldn't say, but yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos, and check out Josh Timer too. He has some good videos too. I'll put a link in the description.